everyone, it's me, Empress Arcana. Welcome to my channel, welcome back. Hi guys. It is really early in the morning. I unfortunately took something so early last night because I was just not in a good place. And after talking to my cousin, which was a little bit embarrassing. I can get into that a little, I guess. I just passed out. It was really early, and then I woke up this is the crazy shit. This is the stuff that woke up at 3:33 in the morning, and I tossed and turned for the rest, and here I am, almost 7 o'clock in the morning, and I haven't been able to go back to bed because I'm being plagued by thoughts and feelings and things. I just want to jump out a window. So, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. I don't know if this audio will see the light of day, but I decided to record it because when I go to get stuff out, this is the best way to do it. I have been having such a really hard time with my concept of reality. Everything has been so distorted for so long, and everything falling apart the way it has for me in many different aspects. Again, my perspective has been so painful. I'm realizing how it's a lot of wounds that are coming up, and I feel like I gaslit myself into being passive about things that were unjust in my life for many aspects, but especially when it comes to the realm of heart. I had been feeling so taken advantage of, and all these things that I don't want to go diving too deep in because I don't want to self-pity, but I know I'm going through emotions right now. I feel so taken advantage of. I always feel, Jesus Christ, it's like I talk about it, I think that a message is received, and then I get exactly what I fear right back at me. It's like, oh, LOL. After one of my twin flame updates in regards to how I've had these experiences where I feel that I have been put into a position where I'm just a fantasy and never someone wants to actually court me for real. I'm better off as a fantasy. That triggers the fuck out of me, man. And whether I'm really angry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so angry. All the scary things that I didn't want just kind of amplified times 20. And I feel like I've been hurt. I mean, it tends to be, I guess, I don't know. I really wish I'd never had fallen in love. Really, every time I think, sorry guys, I had to stop because my dog started barking. It's not even 7 in the morning, this bitch. And that's another thing. I know how this is gonna all sound. I am in a place of grieving, mourning, whatever, for myself, because I realize that everyone has different viewpoints, and I feel like such a complete idiot. I feel, and on top of, it's like, it sucks ass. This whole time, I've been living such a shitty life. And I've been trying to be optimistic for the longest time. I've always wanted the bare minimum in life, in everything. And somehow, it feels like I've never been able to achieve that. That's horrible. Me being in survival mode this last year and a half has been horrible. I've gone through things that, thankfully I wasn't out in the streets, but I've gone through some scary shit. And when I think about it, so sorry guys, every time I stop, I have to stop because she starts barking. And it's a lot of adjusting that I have to do. I feel that no matter how much good I put out into the world, and I know that this is my hurt ego or whatever, I'm aware that I have a lot of hurts right now popping up and they're looking ugly. And I'm still here recording because I don't hide myself. I'm just me. I know not everyone's like that. Not everyone can be like that. That makes me sad, but I'm not going to impose on others to be that in that way. I can only live for myself. It's about me and how I put out things into the world. But I do realize that my life, I've been handed such shitty cards. I've been handed hand after hand that has been shit. And I know that I'm being very negative right now. The hurt really pulls out the ugly out of a person. And I apologize. I know I'm really ugly right now. I hate it. I feel so wronged and hurt. I'm embarrassed to even talk about certain things. I feel that I've been used for certain purposes all my life. It's always on other people's terms. It's never been on mine. And if there's anything I'm being shown, this person that I'm doing my best to move on from in my heart because I got to. This is not healthy for me. It never was. I held on for so long, really wanting to believe in love, really wanting to believe that there is a reason why some things don't happen a certain way. I really had all this patience, but it was fruitless. It was fruitless. It wasn't. I'm so scared that I got into this situation. Now I just hurt more. Everything plummeted when I started to fall in love with this person. But I was too blinded to see. I was so hyper-focused on them. It happens to people. We all go through that. And damn, I remember everything started to fall apart. I've grown, but at what cost? I was telling that to my cousin. Because I needed to talk to someone last night. And I've been trying my best to keep talking to someone, even now where I'm not talking to a person, but I am recording. It helps me feel more grounded. I don't want to feel like I'm losing all control. And I do recognize when I say things that they might not be the most positive. As much as I love to spread positivity, we all have parts of us that are so hurt. And right now, all my childhood wounds have been uprooted. And they're screaming. Because every single one has been triggered by this connection. Every single one. And I refuse to see it. I was so hell-bent, like, no, this is going to be great. It will bear fruit. My love is reciprocated. I really believed in that. I really believed. I know that this is not, I'm embarrassed to even talk about this. There's a lot that I've been reevaluating Maybe one day I'll be good enough for someone. Well, technically, if we're going to go down the self-love route, should be like, you should be good enough for yourself, and that should be that. I don't know why. I actually wish I can go back in time to 2 years back and erase everything I've just gone through, but that's such a disservice to my growth. I know that. I've grown so much as a person. But I don't want to be bitter. I don't want to be so hurt like this. But I know I can overcome. We all do. We're adaptable creatures. I think about love and I want to vomit. Makes sense, right? That's usually how it is. I feel so heartbroken, but it's like my own... I don't want to blame myself anymore. I keep blaming myself. I'm angry, yes, at so much. I'm so angry at myself for allowing myself to go as far as I did. To really feel that all that was for me. Damn, I'm dumb. I'm so stupid. I really believe that someone could write such beautiful things for me. Just like I wrote so many beautiful things for them. Mine I can vouch for. Mine were legit. I can't speak for the other person. I can only go by intuition, and my intuition told me a lot. And that's why a lot of it I've been very confused. I won't talk about the spiritual happenings here. I'm just talking about my feelings and whatnot here for now. Because these are just musings from too early of a morning, from just a couple of hours of sleep. Jesus, all I really want is to be loved in a way that is healing. And I felt that. It's all about how one receives that. I believed it so much. But in the end of the day, I deluded myself. I feel anyway, with the way that things have played out. I deluded myself so deeply. So in love. Wanting to actually live. This love made me want to live. I will say this, despite all that. Despite everything. Because let me tell you, the world is fucked up. In so many ways. When I was talking to my cousin, he was telling me all these things. Because I don't watch the news. I don't watch a lot of things because it's just a lot of fear-mongering. And I just don't want to be involved in that shit. I can't have enough stuff going on in my head without the news. I have downloads all the freaking time about things that I don't ask for downloads. I have a lot of spiritual insight. I get a lot. And then, of course, I am a very deep individual. And I can feel everything. I can feel everything. I'm really sad. I'm really sad. I really thought. I really thought that I had found the person for me. I know. I'm so sorry. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. But, I gotta keep going. When I think of all the instances, I yes, this is what I'm going to end the audio with. I know I've been a little bit boohoo, like little bit of a pity party, and I'm sorry for anyone that's listening to this shit. But I will end this on a positive note because I want to affirm what I do want in a relationship, what I do want, what I deserve. And this shit wasn't it. I told myself, no, you got to keep going. This is for you. Everything that's happening is for you. I'm having a little bit of trouble with that right now. I really am. I'm so sad. I feel like my heart was ripped out of my chest. I really believed that I was loved. I really believed that I was desired. I have no fucking clue what really is anymore. And I find that so unfair. It's funny, Libra is all about the balance and the compromises. But my Libra rising, she's so hurt. Doesn't help that Black Moon Lilith is conjunct her ass right now. Doesn't really help. It's really sad. Even if I don't see it now, I really do hope that I can move on from this and open new doors for myself and meet new people, make new connections, actually meet people that really have the best intention for me at heart. Because I will say this, and I'm not trying to sound the way I'm sounding, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what that would entail. But everyone has a different way of loving and showing their intention. So it would be unfair for me, maybe, to say how and direct that intent. I felt it so deeply. Maybe it was just my own delusions wanting it to be the way I wanted it to be. That makes me so sad because, again, that makes me question my abilities. And that's not fair because I know I'm pretty fucking damn good at what I do. I'm pretty damn amazing at what I do. And I can read people so fucking easily. I see right through people. And I know that. And people don't like that. People don't like that someone can see right through them. That can be uncomfortable. Or that can feel good. Or both. Sorry guys, I had to stop again because my dog started barking. I don't remember the lyrics, but I'm thinking of, am I so unlovable? Am I? Is my skin untouchable? Do I remind you of a thing that you don't like? Is my sex undoable? Am I unlovable? Oh. Darren Hayes unlovable. Yeah. This whole situation has brought me into, it reminded me of this person that every single, this is the crazy thing. This experience I had was a mix of my 3 major experiences that were catastrophes all together in one. So this is why it hurts so much. Everything that was painful in those three connections kind of presented itself here, and I was blinded. And every single one, it's so painful. Me believing that I wasn't meant to be hurt. I can trust that I won't be hurt. How silly to believe that for me. Jesus Christ. But I will say, what I do want, I want a partner that shows up for me, that's really there. I want to be able to embrace them, to actually kiss them, to be in their presence, to experience life, go to the grocery store, go out for a holiday, actually have a decent vacation, have a vacation, because what is a vacation for me? I have lived such a bare minimal life in less than that. And it's hard because that has been my perspective for so long, which I can understand why I would not want to live in a world like that. And that's just my personal world. Imagine the whole world at large, which of course we all take into account. But my experiences have been very, very rough, very cold. And I've been seeking warmth for so long. And I know that the self-love journey is a very big one. I get it. But let me tell you, it's really nice to have supportive people around too. And I want to extend my gratitude to everyone that has reached out and sent me messages and checked in. Thank you so much for all of that. Communication is so important to me. It lights me up. It makes me feel so seen and loved. And even though I'm working on that desire for validation in that respect, because I understand that when we seek for validation or want validation in some way, shape, or form, it's because we cannot supply that for ourselves. And that's something that maybe is to look into, because we should always be self-sufficient in all aspects of life. That's my opinion, of course. And yeah, I think that once I can sit with myself and figure things out for myself. Yeah, because right now I'm still healing. I've never wanted to do the dating scene or anything. I'm not one of those people. But I've thought about it, because I go, well, I shouldn't be complaining. I don't really do the dating thing. Maybe I should. Meet new people. Go to gatherings. I should. I should. I shouldn't keep myself locked away anymore. I deserve to be seen. Yeah. I want to be loved. I want to be appreciated. I want to be able to be myself again. And yes, I've changed, and there are things that I'm going to most likely keep into this new me profile of mine. But I want to be happier. I want to be able to create so effortlessly like I used to. I feel like I've been sucked dry, which is why I'm like, oh my God, was this situation like a narcissist? But you know what? There's just many perspectives. And yeah, I have my thoughts on that right now, but I also am healing and I am angry. So I'm going to have very biased opinions right now. I'm aware of that. I know. Very biased opinions. So please do forgive me for anyone still listening. I am trying to get these feelings out and hopefully heal, because I deserve that. I always wanted to. I remember 2 years ago, I was all about healing the collective, and I still am, absolutely. But I've lost myself, and it's like, oh shit, I didn't heal myself. I put so much love and attention into another person, and I wasn't, in my opinion, I wasn't getting the same in return. Especially as the months went by, I noticed the changes energetically, especially because I'm so in tune, intuitive, and everything that I have updated on. I was actually afraid because the twin flame journey, they say it's like, oh, you won't be able to date someone else, or even this and that. If you're really on a twin flame journey, everything's gonna just not feel the same. There's gonna be karmic relationships and all that, but it's not gonna be the same as a twin flame. And I got scared because I'm like, but this is toxic for me. I don't feel good. I want to be able to thrive. I've never been in a relationship, so it's really hard to say. I've never had a quote unquote karmic. But I know that I'm loyal as all hell, and I realize that in that loyalty, I got lost in it. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think my Venus returns today. It's either today or tomorrow. I just realized. And my Venus is like hurt. My poor girl. It's all about fight for love, all this and that. She's a fighter. She's a warrior. She's a lover. But all this has just been so damn painful. But I might not see it so clearly right now because it hurts so much in my heart. But yes, I will have the happy situation that I seek. I will fall in love, and someone will fall in love with me. Really fall in love with me. Really truly want to be with me. I really want that. I've never had that. Someone choose. Damn it. It all goes back to that self-love shit. I'm trying. I say these things and I'm like, but I gotta be truthful. That's how I feel right now. I want to feel that from another. And I know that that's not the answer. And I think that that's what I'm being taught right now. You have to love yourself first, honey. You have to love yourself first. You can get in all sorts of loving relationships and all that. But if love is not present for you first, it won't work out. Not as long as you would like it to. There will always be, there's always going to be challenges. We're human. I understand those kinds of compromises, but in my current situation, it's not it. This is not healthy. It's not been healthy. And I've deluded myself into believing it was. I felt special. I felt seen at the time because I believed that I was. I believed in the words being spoken. I believed in the intention behind certain phrases and things, and I felt it. I felt they were for me. I felt it from the energy coming from the core. I really did. And I know that I will gain clarity in the coming days. I will affirm this. I affirm this. All right. But it's been painful. Loving and loving and loving so openly, but not getting true love in return. Well, whatever it was, Again, I apologize for the way I word things. I am hurt. I am going through the motions of my emotions. It's so funny how I try to, I try to rationalize with my emotions. It's so fucking stupid and funny at the same time. I've lost so many people in my life. People keep dying, or I keep getting left behind, or I was never in the picture to begin with. I felt otherwise. I've always felt that I was ostracized in some way for just being me. Like if there was something wrong with me. And people keep reflecting that back into me. I get it. We're all mirrors, right? Everyone's you pushed out, all that. I'm still learning on that. I'm feeling a kind of way, and I'm just like, This has been one of the most difficult things in my life, if not the most difficult. And that says something because I lost my mother, and that was a very traumatizing experience, the way I found her dead. I have gone through so much in my life. I go, damn, can I just have someone strong enough to hold me and tell me you're safe? Sorry, I had to stop again because Nanako started barking. Either way, I think that this has been enough of a pity party. I'm so sorry. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I feel so hurt. I really felt that I was special, dear God. Well, let me reword that. I really thought I was special to them. Because to say that I am not special, that's bullshit. No. We're all special. I'm very special. I have a lot of beautiful qualities. Which is why... That was my stomach, sorry. Which is why I go to myself, man, I'd date me. Why no one else want to date me? Well, that's not true. Well, actually date me and not want to... The other thing. Yeah. In the past, I've just been seen as a conquest, but never in the right ways. How sad. That's okay. I just gotta keep going. And, yeah. I'm hoping for better days where I can feel replenished again. Because right now, I feel very depleted. I feel like I gave so much of my energy to this person, so much of my attention, so much love. But it was never reciprocated. Not to the extent that I believe I should have received in turn. Anything in turn. Nothing at all. So I understand, and I thank you guys for the messages as well. I do deserve better. I deserve to be loved. Openly. Without any questions that, no matter how many questions I have, will never get answered. The unknown. Because it's all been a mystery. It's all been assumptions. I created something in my mind, but at the same time I didn't, because I felt the energy. I feel sometimes that I was used to feel elated by what I would say, and use what I would say to amplify the emotions of many other things. But again, that's just my feeling, my perspective, of it. All right. But yeah. Right now I feel hopeless, especially in matters of everything, to be fair, because my whole life is in shambles. I feel so, yeah, nah, I'm not going to say that. Because I'm not alone. Nah, I'm not alone. Even right now, I'm not alone. All right, guys. Whoever stuck through this, thanks. Sending my love. And hopefully I can figure out what I'm going to do, because the situation for my work and everything, the living situation, is very complicated. Yeah. All right, guys. Take care.